Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're charging across the rugged frontiers of autonomous warfare with the Diamondback Unmanned Reconnaissance Vehicle, L3Harris Technologies' sleek new groundbreaking ground robot that's just roared onto the scene at the Association of the United States Army annual meeting, blending AI smarts with off-road grit to deliver round-the-clock scouting and security in the toughest terrains. If you're a military tech aficionado, a robotics enthusiast, or simply captivated by how modular, high-speed drones like this are transforming reconnaissance from manned patrols to unstoppable autonomous packs, you're in for an electrifying ride. Because the Diamondback isn't just another unmanned ground vehicle, it's a rapidly reconfigurable powerhouse developed in partnership with Carnegie Robotics, capable of deploying mini-drones for aerial overwatch while zipping over obstacles at speeds up to 35 miles per hour, all while keeping operators safely miles away through remote control or full autonomy. Unveiled on October 14th, 2025, at the AUSA event in Washington, D.C., this open architecture system is tailored for missions like border security, base defense, and forward recon, where its AI-driven navigation lets it tackle mud, rocks, or urban clutter without breaking stride, marking a big step for L3Harris in affordable, adaptable ground bots. We'll explore its standout features in depth, break down the technical wizardry powering it, discuss its game-changing role in modern ops, and wrap up with the freshest updates straight from the AUSA reveal as of October 16th, 2025. Including its drone deployment tricks and why it's a hit for expeditionary forces. So, settle in, and let's rev up for everything you need to know about the Diamondback Unmanned Reconnaissance Vehicle. The Diamondback's capabilities are what make it a true innovator in autonomous ground systems, designed as a highly mobile reconnaissance and security platform to provide persistent surveillance and rapid response in challenging environments, where its AI-driven autonomy lets it navigate independently or under remote control to scout ahead, detect threats, and deploy mini-drones for elevated views, all while carrying payloads up to 100 pounds for sensors or tools without needing constant human input. At its heart, this vehicle excels in multi-mission flexibility, with a modular chassis that swaps configs in minutes. From recon with electro-optical infrared cameras, spotting targets up to 5 kilometers away, to security with non-lethal effectors like acoustic hails or barriers, powered by electric motors for quiet, low-heat ops that keep it stealthy in denied areas like urban fringes or border zones. Its off-road prowess shines with independent suspension and all-wheel drive tackling 30-degree slopes, waterfords up to 2 feet deep, and obstacles up to 1 foot high at speeds up to 35 miles per hour, making it ideal for forward operating bases or patrols where traditional vehicles bog down. And the onboard AI uses lidar, radar, and machine learning to avoid hazards, classify objects, and relay real-time video feeds via encrypted links for operators to queue strikes or alerts. In operational terms, picture a squad on a border patrol. The Diamondback trots ahead on its rugged tracks, scans with thermal cameras for intruders up to 3 kilometers out, deploys a small quadcopter drone from its bay for overhead confirmation, then maneuvers to a vantage point while beaming HD feeds back to the team, all autonomously if comms drop, turning risky recon into a safe, efficient edge that keeps troops covered without exposure. To get a sense of its engineering smarts, let's break down the technical specs and how the Diamondback rolls in the field, because L3Harris and Carnegie Robotics have nailed a design that's tough, tweakable, and tech-forward, weighing in at around 1,500 pounds, empty with a length of about 10 feet and a width of 6 feet, giving it a low profile for sneaking through tight spots, while its electric drivetrain delivers silent, zero-emission runs for up to 8 hours on a single charge. The heart is the AI autonomy suite running on an NVIDIA Jetson processor with machine learning models for real-time pathfinding and threat detection, fed by a sensor fusion of lidar for 3-dimensional mapping up to 100 meters, electro-optical infrared cameras for day-night vision, and a 360-degree radar for obstacle avoidance, all protected by an IP67 sealed chassis that shrugs off dust, water, and small arms, hits up to 5.56mm rounds. Mobility comes from 4 independent wheels, with in-hub motors pushing 35 miles per hour on flat ground or 20 miles per hour off-road. With a ground clearance of 12 inches to ford streams or climb curbs, and the modular payload bay up front hauls 100 pounds of gear like mini drones, jammers, or cameras that deploy via robotic arms in seconds. Operationally, the flow is straightforward and squad smart. Operators set waypoints or remote control via a tablet app from up to 5 kilometers away. The Diamondback navigates using GPS and inertial backups for jammed zones, scans with its sensor pod to ID threats like vehicles or people, deploys a drone for aerial zoom if needed, and relays encrypted video back, all while the AI handles rerouting around hazards or low battery returns, making it a plug-and-play scout for patrols where manpower's tight or risks are high, like urban edges or borderlines. The Diamondback's strategic role is increasingly essential in the push toward unmanned ground systems, acting as a low-risk scout and force multiplier for infantry and special ops by providing persistent surveillance and quick response in complex terrains where manned patrols are too exposed, particularly for U.S. forces or NATO allies facing drone-enabled foes or peer threats with advanced sensors. In tactical setups, it extends squad reach by probing ahead to spot ambushes or improvised explosive devices, deploying mini-drones for three-dimensional overwatch, or acting as a decoy to draw fire while streaming intel, cutting casualties in close-quarters battles or perimeter security, and its scalability lets packs of 4 to 6 units cover a square-kilometer front for area denial or coordinated attacks. For special operations, its quiet electric run, under 50 decibels, and modular tools make it perfect for infiltration, with the AI learning from missions to refine evasion or targeting, aligning with doctrines like the U.S. Marine Corps Force Design 2030 for distributed unmanned support. Fun fact, the Diamondback's mini-drone bay can launch a quadcopter that hovers for 30 minutes at 200 feet, giving troops eyes in the sky from a bot on the ground. Another cool nugget. During AUSA 2025 demos, it crossed a simulated urban maze while deploying a drone mid-stride, showing 90% uptime in cluttered spots. The latest developments as of October 10, 2025, have the Diamondback generating serious interest after its unveiling at the Association of the United States Army annual meeting on October 8th, where L3Harris showcased the robot's artificial intelligence-driven independent movement and mini-drone deployment, positioning it as a leader in autonomous reconnaissance for high-risk missions like base security and forward scouting. Just yesterday, October 9th, initial reviews from the event praised its 100-pound payload and 8-hour battery for persistent ops, with L3Harris hinting at partnerships for U.S. Army trials in early 2026 amid buzz from Special Forces. No contracts signed on the spot, but the demo's live navigation through obstacles drew crowds, and social media posts from October 8th highlighted its balance on uneven terrain. Challenges like artificial intelligence ethics and jamming resistance remain, but with L3Harris's modular focus, the Diamondback's geared for wider testing by mid-2026. The Diamondback Unmanned Reconnaissance Vehicle is a rugged scout for tomorrow's fights, mixing AI navigation with drone eyes to keep teams safer and sharper. What are your thoughts on the Diamondback? Are you wowed by its mini-drone tricks, excited for Army trials, or concerned about unmanned ground bots? Share your insights in the comments below. Give this video a like if it revved you up, share it with your robotics crew, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button for more deep dives into the bots shaping our battlefields. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.